Now, because I'm weird, usually people would do what they like about a game and then what they dislike about the game. Well, I'm going to do what I dislike first, because everybody knows that I'm in love with this game. Even though I haven't played it now, but even though I don't own the game, I, really look up to this game because it's doing what we've wanted from Need for Speed for a long time. And, I'm in love with it. It's everybody knows that it is at the top of my racing game list at the minute, and I can't wait to own the bloody thing. So, bad points, straight away. First thing I noticed, mouse and keyboard. Why is that worrying? Because it looked like arse. And I'm not even joking here, I play on consoles for God's sake, and this was running on a PC, and it didn't look that great. The reflections just seem a bit weird, how the lighting's on the headlights and the windows of the cars and so on, and the traffic, and it just looks a bit weird. But that's not my main complaint. My main complaint is the amount of jaggies in the background, which scared the hell out of me. I just can't stand jagged edges, and I know it sounds a bit weird, coming from a console gamer, but when they're there a lot, you notice it. It is scary. But it's nothing unplayable. It doesn't really change much. You can still see. And you can see all you need. You can see the traffic in the distance. You can see, the road. That's all you need to see. Well, you can see the poles and so on as well. But the things that are jagged are usually just the edges of buildings, the edges of the curbs in the distance, maybe some of the traffic. And the textures are really, really, really low quality when they're in the distance, which you can kind of live with. I mean, especially when living with a console. But it's still a bit scary, I guess you could say, when you notice it. But they're the bad points, that's it really, other than one thing that's, I don't know, it's debatable, I guess you could say. The handling I love, at the same time I dislike, and there's a reason for that. It's not really the handling itself, it's how things work in the collision system. Say for example, I am travelling at high speed and I see myself heading towards a pole. If I try and swerve out of the way, I am going to end up hitting it anyway, because I've already noticed the pole. That's it, I'm done, I've crashed into it. That's something I dislike. I want to be able to knock over that pole and so on, and the tree, and I know it sounds stupid, but it's gotta be done really, because I just can't. I hate having to stop dead when I hit a tree or get one of those burnout cutscenes. If I stop dead, that means everybody gets to fly ahead of me and see where I've crashed, because I'm ahead of them usually, and they see where I've crashed and they can literally just fly past me because they see I crashed and they see I fucked up, and I guess it's one of the learning curves you got to do. But with a map this size, you're not really gonna learn it. I don't know, it's just something that's kind of annoying me. And also the burnout style crashes here that you're seeing quite a bit. They are skippable, I believe, but it's still freaking annoying when it happens because I dislike them. It's just, they're just annoying, very annoying. I hate them with a passion, pretty much. But there you go, I complained about 2 methods of doing it. So I guess you could call me a hypocrite, or a double hypocrite. I don't know what you'd call it, but I like it how it is. It's better than Rivals, that's all I've got to say really on this. It's better than Need for Speed recently, which is good. So the demo wasn't really well built, in my opinion. It didn't feel like it was put together well. But this could be because it's probably the same demo that we got from E3, which I didn't really play, but it's probably the same thing. It looks, like the gameplay we saw. If I went over to the right, there was a Camaro, which I would have... There was a Camaro. I said it right the first time. I don't even know why I tried to correct myself. There was a Camaro which I could have probably driven better. Obviously, once again, the handling. It was with a Porsche. It was with one car. I can't really say every car handles like this. And once again, it's an early build in the game. So one thing I really did enjoy is the multiplayer aspect of this. So the first things first, it showed you, oh look, you can free roam, you can do what you want. You can do pretty much single player game, which is like, yes, this is good. This is what I like to play from a single player experience. I have challenges even if I'm not racing. And then it throws you up out of the map, all 4 players next to you, 3 players next to you, So all 4 players zoomed out of the map, zoomed in, their cars went into the garage, they customized the car. You didn't literally do it, it did it for you. So obviously, because it's a demo, they didn't want you to take about 20 minutes customizing your car to how you want, and then literally have 2 minutes on the track, because that's what I would do. So they literally just put something together for you to play, and they all came out upgraded about simultaneously. You went to a marker, and then an event begun together where you work cooperatively and competitively. It's debatable, to take down a target that you've seen in a gameplay demo before, probably. So it was fun. It was fun. I liked this kind of gameplay. This is why I enjoy playing GTA Online a lot. Even though I lost my bloody character, I still play it because it's fun. I love the teamwork aspect of games. I also love the teamwork / competitive at the same time feel. I don't know, I'm a mixed bag. I don't like competitive only as much. I will play, for example, one match of an FPS, put it down, play it again next week. Whereas in racing games, I'll work cooperatively if I can. If I can't work cooperatively, I get bored easily. I don't know, it's just my playing style. I prefer to work with friends than against them. I don't know, it's just how I work. Anyway, easily the best street racing game of the show, so better than Rivals. 100%, a million%. Easily better than Rivals. I had much more fun. It seemed much, you know, because of my car style, what I like, there were more cars that I liked in the game that I saw. So easily the most fun I had, you know, at Eurogamer on a racing game. It was fun because it's an arcade racer, arcade street racing game, which are usually more fun than track racing games, in my opinion. It was the best of the arcade races there as well because of the fun factor and so on. It's only really, I would say that in some places I prefer Drive Club, but that's a track racer, and I know that sounds a bit like, oh yeah, but I prefer street racing to track racing. That's just how it is, really, and how I feel towards it. And I can't wait to pick it up. I will be picking up day one, especially Drive Club and this together. Well, not really together, but you get the idea. I'm going to be picking up both because they are fun. They are good games. Drive Club is, you know, going to get my fix for the track racing, and this is going to give me my fix for the street racing that I've been missing since about 2006. Thank you, EA. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave your thoughts on Drive Club below. If you want to check out a text, you know, version of this, I did put a few more details in the text version. You can check the link in the description where I gave. It's on the my forums if you want to join those and sign up as well and post your opinions on there, and post some pictures of your cars or whatever and so on as well, where you can show off what you've done. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Leave your thoughts below. Subscribe for more. Peace.
Yo, yes sir. Turn everything up tomorrow. The drums, you know, the music. Holla back, I'm going for it now. Holla back. Yes sir.